Test one, test. Good evening once again. Welcome to Wags and Whiskers Gala here at the club at Keowee. I want folks that are in the hallway or in here, if you would, please go ahead and start taking a seat. We're going to begin our program here very shortly here in the Vista Room. For everyone in the silent auction area, if you can make your way down here, we will begin our program here very shortly. Want to welcome everyone tonight that is online around the world watching on our social media channels, including Oconee Humane Society. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being a part of our program tonight, including our friends at Lake Keowee Radio Online and Sunny 107.9 WFBS. We want to thank them tonight for being a part of this wonderful event. We have a great program in store for our audience here in participation and for you folks online. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be following along with your comments on social media, so you can join the party too for the Wags and Whiskers Gala here tonight at the club at Keowee. So with that being said, we'll make our way in here. We're going to get started with the program for our online audience here very shortly. So share this with all your friends. Tag them and tell them to be a part of the fun tonight at the Wags and Whiskers Gala here at the club at Keowee. And we will begin here momentarily. Once again, if you will, take a seat, please. We're going to begin here very shortly. I want to welcome everyone once again to the Wags and Whiskers Gala here at the club at Keowee. And for our online audience, good evening and welcome in worldwide tonight. If you will, come on in. Let's take a seat. We're going to begin here very shortly. All right, folks, if you will, let's take a seat. We're going to begin here in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes we'll start tonight. So grab your seat and get ready.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everybody. If you could take a seat, I'm between you and dinner.
Wait a minute, that's not fair. You're between us and dinner.
If everybody could take a seat, please. We'd like to get started.
We can have your attention.
Hey, hands up, everybody!
Good evening, everyone. My name is Diane Sosnowski. I'm a volunteer with Oconee Humane Society, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Wags and Whiskers 8. So, yeah. It's been a long, tough year for all of us, but isn't it great to be back with people again and celebrate? We are celebrating Oconee Humane Society. And again, I want to welcome you and thank you for supporting us. We can't do it without you. And the other people we can't do it without is our volunteers. And I would like to ask if every one of our volunteers could just raise their hands and show that these are the people that make it happen every single day. I can't even begin to tell you all they do, but we couldn't do it without them, so thank you. I'd also like to thank some other people. I want to thank the sorority from Clemson University who helped us out tonight, and they sent a cast of thousands to help us get through the evening. And it's Chi Omega sorority, so we really appreciate their help. The other people I would like to thank is the committee who put this together. And we work long hours to put this together, so I'd like to recognize the team. In addition to myself, we have Lisa McGinnis.
Yay! Lisa!
Patty Stone. Patty Stone. Jenny Speak. Lisa Risto. Chris Morris. And Angel Newman, who is not here tonight, but who has contributed so much to us over the years. So we appreciate everyone. The important thing is to appreciate all of you, and again, to thank you. I'm going to turn it over to our president of the board of directors, who is Paul Black, and he'd like to just say a few words, and then, honest, we will get you to dinner. Thank you.
I plan on keeping you here all evening. No. Good evening and welcome everyone. Let me add to what Diane said. It's great to have everybody together and you're here supporting OHS and the pets from Oconee County. We really appreciate it. I thought I'd start off with a humorous veterinary story, but as my half Pentium brain went through all my humorous veterinary stories, I realized that most of them have something that's rather unappetizing associated with them. So since we're here for dinner, I'll spare you that part tonight, okay? Instead, I'm going to start off with a quote, and this is from Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated." And based on what Diane just said, what I see every day with the volunteers of OHS and the staff at the shelter and in our community, this community of Oconee County is in pretty darn good shape. So that said, we have a lot more to accomplish, and we need your help in order to be successful with that. So let me first thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting OHS and our mission to provide forever homes for all the pets in Oconee County, and also to provide support to pets and pet owners in need in this county. And that's really a big part of our OHS outreach that we have, is helping pet owners in this area, because the more we can assist them, the more we can keep pets in a loving home, the fewer we obviously have coming into the shelter that we need to find homes for. So it's a big part of who and what we are. And there's a variety of things that we've done in the past year. Certainly the past 2 years have been difficult. Besides COVID, as we're all aware, we also had that lovely tornado that ripped through downtown Seneca as well. So there have been a lot of people in need. So the areas that we've worked with, I just push that arrow? There we go, okay. So the areas that OHS has helped with as far as outreach is concerned in the past year is our volunteers have handed out over 20,000 pounds of free pet food to pet owners and pets in need. We have sponsored 6 microchip implantation clinics where we have a better chance of reuniting lost pets with their owners. We've also hosted 4 free vaccination clinics to help to maintain and promote good health in pets at their homes. Our Humane Education Program, which has been on hiatus for a while. Oops, I've got the wrong slide. Let me go ahead. Here we go. Humane Education Program, which has been on hiatus for a while because of COVID, is actually restarting this month. And that's where we try and take school-age children and teach them what is responsible pet care, so we have good pet owners going forward. And Diane, who just spoke, is actually the one who's in charge of that program. We also have continued to provide low or no-cost spay-neuter vouchers for people in need to get their pets spayed, to reduce the number of unwanted litters in our county. And again, all this has been made due to volunteers. Volunteers have also transported thousands of pets over the years to our rescue partner associations, both in this state and out of the state, where we have a loving home waiting for them. But none of these programs could we accomplish without your past and present and continued support. So again, we thank you for that. But in addition to your financial support, which of course we need very much, we also do need your talent and those things that you are very good at and trained in. There are many ways we can use you as volunteers at the Humane Society. Could be as simple as an hour or 2 a week coming to the shelter to walk and socialize a dog, to play with and socialize a cat. It could be providing a foster home for an adorable and very entertaining litter of kittens until they're old enough to be spayed and neutered and adopted, or providing a foster home for a dog with medical needs that at this time cannot be in the shelter until we can find, again, a loving home for them. If being at the shelter is not really your thing, and we certainly understand that, we have plenty of community events where we can use volunteers to help set up, break down, and educate the public on those things we're working at that particular event. In addition to that, we need drivers for transporting pets, to our rescue partners around the state and in other areas. So there's a lot of things we can use people for, and the amount of time that you can put into it is totally up to you. In addition, we need your talent. So those of you who have bookkeeping skills, fundraising, marketing, legal, accounting, we need you. So if, again, being at the shelter is not your thing, but you'd like to give us a hand, we can use you for those. Any of the people you see tonight walking around with one of these little tags on, feel free to stop and talk to them if you have questions about volunteering, or you can go online and you can see the volunteer section on there. There is a form you can fill out and someone will contact you. But the pets in Oconee County need you, we need you, and again, I thank you in advance for your support. And speaking of volunteers, I also would like to recognize a group. This group of volunteers spends many, many hours every week overseeing the functions of OHS, the shelter, and our community outreach programs. I am fortunate and honored to work with such a passionate group of individuals, and at this time I'd like to ask the Board of Directors to stand up, please, and be recognized. Come on, you know you're out there. Thank you all. That's it for me. I'm going to turn the mic over to Lisa McInnes, who is the secretary and the chairperson for Wags and Whiskers. But before I do, remember, bid often, bid high. Get out there and do it. It's for the pets. Thanks and have a great evening.
Okay. I'm really just here to introduce Jazzy Jeff. He is, as you will learn later, Jazzy Jeff is a huge animal lover, a tremendous supporter of the Oconee Humane Society, and he is the owner of LakeKeowee and general manager of 107.9 WFBS FM Salem, Seneca. So it's my pleasure to give you Jazzy Jeff.
Wow, what a wonderful crowd tonight. As Lisa mentioned, I think first we have the best humane society in the state of South Carolina. And if I'm going to go further, I think we have the best humane society in the whole United States of America. We love our animals, do we not? We love our puppies, we love our kittens, And every time we walk in the Humane Society, there's a new cat I just want to take home, but my wife won't let me. And of course now, I have Bud the Wonder Dog. How many know about Bud Bright? I see some hands going up. Bud the wonderful Catahoula. He's got a story in its own in itself, and we're going to tell that story here tonight. We're going to tell a lot of stories, but it's all about our animals. We have a great volunteers, everybody, the board, you all do a wonderful job. I saw some other folks here tonight too. I want to recognize Sheriff Mike Crenshaw. Where is Sheriff Mike at? Is he in here? I saw him earlier. There he is. Mike, thank you for your support and what you do in helping the mission with our animals from the county government level. I am so thankful to be here tonight, but I don't want to hold you up. Are we ready to eat? You know, I mean, look at me. I'm a radio broadcaster 31 years, and I didn't get looking this good by not eating. So I'm ready to eat. We're going to go ahead and, Lisa, we're ready to dismiss. Are we going to do table numbers, or are we just going to let everybody go? I think they're old enough too, and we're not at a wedding, so everybody help yourself. We've got a great program lined up tonight. Also, for the folks viewing online, this is being seen around the world for the first time ever. Folks are watching on the Oconee Humane Society's webpage, social media partners, and it will be available to watch when you get home tonight. So if you miss something and you want to see your friends again, you can go to the Humane Society's Facebook page, like it, and you can watch it one more time. Again, you can relive it all over. Something may have changed between the time you get home and here. Let's have a good time. It's all for the animals. Let's eat, everybody.
Never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. Never known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will hold the world at bay just to see you smile again. And when time begins to fade, I will love you just the same, and I wouldn't change a thing. love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. Never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. Known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will hold the world at bay, just to see you smile again. same, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. Never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart, and I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king.
Once again, good evening, everyone. We still got a lot more to come your way here shortly. Gonna do your yelling again? I'm hiring you. You're wonderful. We're going to have dessert coming up here in just a few moments. First of all, I want to remind folks to good evening for the folks watching online around the world. Thank you so much for being a part of our first time ever worldwide broadcast on social media. And a great way to stay up to date with the folks at Oconee Humane Society is Facebook. Now, this past Thursday, Sean and I started something new. And it's going to be an every Thursday at 12:30 event. We're going to have lunch with a pup or a kitten at the Oconee Humane Society. So I'll be going in, broadcasting live, and we will highlight a pet or two and spend a little bit of time with them and show them on Facebook and get folks to meet these wonderful pets at the Oconee Humane Society. So that's going to be coming up every Thursday at 12:30, and the only way that you'll be able to be notified of that is to check out Facebook and follow on Instagram, and you'll get notified that when we go live. So that's going to be lunch Thursdays with the pups from the Oconee Humane Society with myself and Sean and the volunteers. We're going to start doing that again this coming Thursday at 12:30. As you're enjoying your wonderful dinner this evening, there's dog houses on the table. That's my collection fund to help me when I'm in the doghouse. No, I'm seriously. That's actually for spare change. And I know that we all have some spare change. I've got some spare change in my pocket right here. So put your spare change that you have left over. A quarter helps, a dime, a nickel. I know that pennies cost a lot more to make than they are actually worth, but go ahead. We'll take them too. All sorts of change. That's what the doghouse is for. So if you got any spare change, we'll take bills too, by the way. Hundreds, thousands, $5,000 bills. I know there's a few laying out somewhere. So we'll put dollar bills, $10, whatever you've got. That's what the doghouses are for. So go ahead and put those in the doghouse. Another big event that's coming up. COVID took it out last year, but I'm happy that the fly-in is coming back at the Oconee County Airport. Let me tell you, folks, I had fun with that 2 years previous before COVID took it out. We broadcast live. We got to meet some wonderful animals, pets, and all sorts of good things. And the airplane ride, oh, it was fun. But I still owe Oconee Humane Society something, and I have not forgot. Did anybody remember the $1,000 challenge that we did 2 years ago for me to jump out of the airplane? I am going to do it. We're still going to do that. Yeah, I challenged somebody 2 years ago if they would donate $1,000 at the fly-in that I would jump out of an airplane. My life insurance is paid up. Just want to let you know. I'm ready to go. All right, I'm going to move along this time to let you know that one of my favorite parts of a program is dessert. I need my dessert. Look at me. So if you're ready for dessert, have at it. And we'll have got a lot more coming up, so stick around, stay tuned with us. And for our folks online, thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday night to share the love of our animals. So smack that like button if you're watching online and share with all your friends right now. And we want to thank the Oconee Humane Society and everyone for supporting this event and watching us tonight online. We appreciate you so much. All right, dessert time. Let's go. I got another announcement I want to pass along your way. We're going to extend the closing until 8:15 on the silent auction. It was originally scheduled at 8. We're going to extend it till 8:15. That will be the official close of the silent auctions. So you have just a little bit more time if you missed out on something or if somebody overbid you and you want to bid them back. It's time. You got till 8:15, then we'll close the silent auction at 8:15. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's officially 8:15. It's your turn.
Hey, folks!
I'm going to hire you for next year. You're done. It's over. I'm going to have you a job as my official shout caller here of our program. All right, everybody, it is officially closed. They're making their way into the vista here at the club at Keowee. I want to welcome everybody online watching on social media. If you're watching the broadcast on the Oconee Humane Society's Facebook page, I see a lady in the very back flexing, getting ready, getting those arms up and moving. I see the numbers back there. Tonight we have 5 items, and there'll be slides for everyone to see. All right, let me have your attention. We're getting ready to start here. No, you're good. I do want to thank my lovely wife for tagging along tonight. Lori, she's a very good lady. I love her to death, and I appreciate you coming and tagging out with us tonight. To put up with me, she needs a big round of applause. You didn't know you was going to have this much fun by marrying a radio disc jockey, did you? All right, Lisa, I want to check with you. You have the slides ready? Okay, so we're going to go right in. All right, our first up is the Asheville Getaway Package. All right, here we go. Let me tell you a little bit about that. It's an overnight lodging at the Hilton Asheville Biltmore Park with breakfast for 2 and a $150 gift certificate for a day spa. Oh, I feel relief already just thinking about that. That's right, we do. We have an anniversary coming up. All right, everybody ready? We're going to start the bidding. Are you ready? Everybody ready? All right, here we go. We'll start the bidding at $150. Who'll give me $150? $150. All right, here we go. Let's start at $175. Who'll give me $175? Let's go $175. Who'll give me $185? $185. $185. Perfect. We're moving. Who'll give me $200? Who'll give me $200? $200. All right, here we go. Let's do $225. $225. Who'll give me $225? There we go. $225. Let's go $250. Who'll give me $250? $250. $250. Here we go. $250. Let's $275. Let's do $275. Who'll give me $275? Got one $275. Who'll give me $285? $285. $285. Bet you didn't know I was an auctioneer in my previous life. $285. Going nuts. $285. Who'll give me $300? $300. $300 right here. Who'll give me $325? $325. $325 right here. Who'll give me $350? Who'll give me $350? $350 going once. $350. Got $350 back there. $375. Who'll give me $375? $375. Who will give me $385? $385. $385. $385 going once. $385 going twice. 3 times. We're going to sell it back here for $375. That is the Asheville Gateway or Getaway Package with overnight lodging, accommodations at the Hilton Asheville Biltmore Park with breakfast for 2 and a $150 gift certificate. So congratulations. $375. I watched RFD last night, so I know how to do this. Now, I have to admit, the next item we're going to auction off is absolutely fun. This comes to the fly-in every year at the Oconee Airport, and it's an amazing for 30 minutes. It's a vintage 1943 Stearman biplane, and you get a 30-minute ride courtesy of Van Sertum Vintage Aircraft. All right. Let's get everybody situated. Lisa, we're going to start at $150, correct? Okay. All right, here we go. Who'll give me $150? Who'll give me $150? Who'll give me $125? $125. $175, excuse me. Going the wrong way. Who'll give me $175? $175, all right, $175. Who'll give me $185? $185, $185, $195, $195, $195, $195, $200, $200, $200. Who'll give me $200? 225, 225, 235, 235, 235, 235, 245, 245. Who'll give me 245, 250? Who will give me 250? 265, 265. Who'll give me 275, 275, 285, 295, 300. Let's go 300. Who'll give me 300? 300 right there. 325, 325. Who'll give me 325? 325, 325. 325. 325 going once. 325. 350. 375. 375. 385. 400. Who'll give me 425? 425 for this 30-minute ride in this beautiful vintage airplane. All right, going once. Do we have one back here? 385. Do we have a 385 back here? 385. 385 going once. 500. We have 500. We have 500 right now. Who will give me 510? 510 going once. 510 going twice. Sold right here for 500. Congratulations. Thank you. Wow. I have missed my calling. I should be an auctioneer. I'm giving up my radio career to be an auctioneer. Wow. You're going to enjoy that. It's a beautiful ride. I got a chance 2 years ago to ride in that. It's a fun. You'll really love that. Great, great fun. Now, when I left the house this afternoon, Bud asked me, he said, Daddy, he said, why don't you bid on this so me and you can take a trip with Mama in the mountains in this BMW? You know, Bud, he's crazy like that. Bud loves his trips and his eggies and bacon. He has to eat eggs and bacon every morning for breakfast. The life of a Catahoula. Courtesy of Century BMW, this is a 48-hour use of a BMW, a weekend drive. And I can think nothing finer right now to take that in the mountains of Oconee and western North Carolina, leaf-looking season. Perfect this time of year. What do you think? Yes. Is it convertible, Lisa? Is it a convertible? That was a question that was being asked. It could, based on their availability, it could be a convertible based on the availability. Again, courtesy of our friends at Century BMW. All right, we're going to start the bidding here on this. You all, my fine staff here is ready. Here we go. We're going to start the bidding. 150. Here we go. 150 for this ride here in this drive in a BMW. 150. All right. Who will give me 175? 175. 185. Who will give me 185? 185. 195. Come on, 195 for a weekend drive in a BMW. 195. 200. Who will give me 200? 200 in a drive in a weekend drive in a BMW. 200. 200 over here. Who will give me 210? 210. 210. Right now we got 205, 210. Who will give it to me? 210. 210. 215. 215. 215. All right, 215. There you go. Great. 215 over here. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to do this one. Here we go. 225. Who will give me 225? 225. Please. 225. 225. Going once. 225. We got 225. 230. 230. 230. All right, $230. Going once. Going twice. Back there in the corner, she got it. 225. 225. She got it back over in the corner. All right, moving along in our live auction this evening. We're going up to Old Edwards Golf Club. which is a round of golf for 4, includes the green fees and cart. A beautiful place this time of year. We're going to let our trusty assistants get settled over here. They're going to come back over here in just a few moments. I want to thank everyone again for joining us online. Again, our next item will be the Old Edwards Golf Club, a round of golf for 4. Located in, of course, Highlands, North Carolina. One of Bud's favorite places to visit. He loves the dog park that they have up in Highlands. They've got a great dog park. If you've ever taken a dog up there, up in Highlands, North Carolina, Bud loves to ride up there and see the leaves and trees. Okay. I'm just waiting for our friends to come back. Hey, Gene, I didn't recognize you. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you, too. Love to you and Andy there. I want to welcome everybody on social media, Facebook, like us, Oconee Humane Society, and also to follow on social media with Instagram. Also, special thanks to our friends at LakeKeeweeRadioOnline.com at Sunny 107.9 for broadcasting the event tonight. The first time ever worldwide premiere of Wags and Whiskers Gala. Okay, Chris, are we ready? Okay, here we go. We're going to start it out with Old Edwards of the Golf Club, round of 4 golf, including the green fees. Going to start the bidding at $500. He'll give me $500. $500 round of 4 golf for Old Edwards. We got $400 or $500. He'll give me $525. Who'll give me $550? $550. All right, $550. Give me, let's go $600. Who'll give me $600 for that? We have $600. Who'll do $625? $625. $625 right here to the gentleman up front at the table here who will give me, let's see, $625 is the bid. Let's go $650. Give me $650 right over on the other table. We got $650. $675. $675 for a round of golf for 4 at Old Edwards. Got it right here. All right, $675. We're going to go, here we go. Let's go $685. Got $685 over there at the table. $695. $695 back over here. $700. $700. Who will give me $700? We got a $700 right over here. $710. Who will give me $710? We got a $710 right over. We've got close. All right, here we go. Let's go $735. $735. $735. Who give me $735? $735. $735. $900 right here. Way to go. $900. Who will give me $950? $950 right here. Here we go. $1,000 right here. $1,000. We got it. $1,050. Who will give me $1,050? $1,050. We got one right here. $1,050. Who will give me $1,100? $1,100 over here. Who will give me $1,150? $1,150. $1,150. Round of golf for 4. $1,150 right here. All right. Here we go. $1,175. $1,175 right here. $1,200. I'm feeling it. $1,200. Who will give me $1,200? It's for a wonderful cause. $1,200 right here. Wow! Congratulations there. $1,200. All right, here we go. $1,225. $1,225. 12.25. 12.25 going once. 12.25. 12.50. All right, we're moving on up. 12.50 right now is our top bid, who will give me 12.75. 12.75. 12.75. It's all, once again, for a good cause. 12.75 going once. 12.75 going twice. I got a 12.75 right over here. 12.75. Who will give me 1,300? 1,300. 1,300. 1,300 right now. 13.25. 13.25. Again, this is a round of golf for four. Old Edwards Golf Club in Highlands, North Carolina. 13.25. 13.25. Here we go. 13.25 going once. 13.25 going twice. 13.25. 13.50. 4,000. No. Well, you're holding up number 4 right there, so no. 13.50. 13.50. You want to go? 1,400. 1,400. I thought we had a 4,000 there for a second. I was getting, wow. I was getting ready. We're going home, y'all. All right, 1,400. 14.25. 14.25. And the crowd is silent. The anticipation. 14.25. Going once. 14.25 going twice. Sold 1,400. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Woo! I just knew we had a $4,000 one there. I was just getting all excited. I mean, you hold up 4. I mean, you know, I'm thinking, 4,000, well, let's go. We're going to play golf, y'all. Wow. I'll let my trusty assistants get back over here. I want to wait till they get back over here so that they kind of can keep me on track. I'm getting excited, all this money here. I can just see the animals up at the Animal Shelter and Humane Society right now just dancing and smiling, and we're going to get puppy food. All right. Well, we've made it to this one. This is going to be dinner and whiskey. 2 of my favorite things that I'm not supposed to have, the whiskey part. And tasting is going to be at 313 Cafe, located on the 123 in Seneca. A 3-course dinner for 4 people. A whiskey and rye pairings with each course. Cigar and whiskey on the patio after dinner. I'll go with you if you want me to. Especially the cigar part. All right, we're going to start this one at 200. All right, we're going to start the bidding at 200 for the dinner and whiskey task at 313. Everybody, let's go 250. 250, let's go 300. Let's go 350. 350. 350, let's go 375. 375. Let's go 400. 400. 400, let's go 425. Let's go 450. 450 back over here in the corner. Let's go 475. 475, let's go 500. Come on, 500. There we go, 525. 550 in the back. Let's go 575. A lot. 575 right here. Let's go 600. He'll give me 600. 600. Forget the ride. Just give me the whiskey. 600 right here. 625. He'll give me 625. 625. 6 right there. Let's go 650. He'll give me 650. 650. Cigar. Whiskey. $650. All right, $650. $650 going once. $650 going twice. Up, we got $650 right here. $675. Who'll give me $675? We're climbing. I will be your best friend. $675. $675. Who'll give me $675? $675 going once. $675 going twice. Sold. $650 right back here. Wow, we did it. Again, thank you for the contributions tonight. You all know what the money goes for. It goes to help our animals. Again, thank you so much. Before we go into our next portion of our program tonight, I want to talk to you a little bit about how the Oconee Humane Society has affected my life and my wife's life. You heard me tonight talk about the story of Bud. But to get to that story of Bud, the Catahoula, we have to go back to 2014 when I rescued another dog. My first dog was Henry, and he was a puppy that we got in January of 2014. He was a Labradane. He was a Great Dane yellow lab puppy. Labradane. When we got him, Henry was no bigger than this. A week later, I ruled out he was not a Chihuahua because his paws were as big as my hands. And Henry became a star for the Oconee Humane Society. Everywhere on Facebook, I posted Henry. Henry loved taking his trips. He loved treats. And that dog and I shared a lot. That dog shared with me unconditional love. But with all things, Henry got cancer. I only had him for 6 short years on this earth. But Henry was my partner. And he was with me from some of the lowest times in my life. And Henry passed away January 10th, 2020. We were sad, and we were devastated, and we were heartbroken. I think my wife and I had talked about that we were going to wait a little while because I had just adopted Tigger, the cat. Now, I don't tell this story out in public often, but bless his heart, Tigger lost all his teeth. Tigger decided to run with the bad cats. Yeah, he was a porch whore gang. But he was fixed, thank goodness, to the Oconee Humane Society. But yeah, poor Tigger, he developed a condition where he lost his teeth. So he smiles at me. Well, Tigger made the move. We've sold our place that we had on Keowee and moved back into Seneca, back home. So Tigger came with us, and so did our other cat. But before we moved in, we had that feeling that I missed the dog. I missed that companionship. So my wife gets the credit. She started looking, and she was on the Humane Society's on the website. And here was this dog with the one glass eye, the blue eye, and the clear eye, and it just kept popping up. Every time that we would go to the website, Bud would pop up. Yeah, $10. Best hit I ever spent. But he kept popping up, and so it was a Saturday, right after about a week after Henry had died. I said, well, why don't we just go up to the Humane Society and let's just take a look. The first words out of my wife's mouth was, we ain't getting another dog. Okay. So we get in our car and drive to the Humane Society. And, we pull in, and who would be in the fence waiting on us when we pulled in? Bud. Standing there looking like, I'm ready to go. Here I am. And he did. So he just sat there. I'm ready to go. So we walked in, and Bud was the first one we asked about. We wanted to see Bud. And we did. We took Bud back into the little doggy room and petted him and all sorts of things. And we looked at another dog. I don't remember the other dog's name. But we kept going back to Bud. So finally, I looked at my wife. I said, let's take him home. We got him in the car. He laid down in the front of the console, looked up. Let's go. He was ready to go. Bud was the longest serving dog that we can find at the Humane Society, 9 months. He was brought in on April of 2019, and he went home with us January of 2020. I want to say something else about Bud. And Mike, I'm going to direct this to you. Had it not have been for your trustees, Doug, Bud would not have had a chance. It's one of the greatest stories that I think people need to know, that no matter what happens in life, if you've done wrong, you can do right. And Doug did right. He put his heart and he put his soul in Bud, because Bud is the responsible reason he's here is because of Doug, the trustee at the Animal Shelter and Humane Society. That's a story that needs to be told. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're on Facebook and you see Bud or you see Bud in the community, just know he loves you and he thanks y'all for saving him, because that dog has a great life. Lisa, bail me out up here so I can take a drink. It's your turn.
Yeah, okay, so I just have a couple of things that I want to share with you guys. Let's see if I can do this from here. Yeah, so I think everybody agrees that there are a lot of homeless cats in Oconee County. You see them everywhere, strays, kittens, cats, and they're not really suitable for adopting into someone's home the majority of the time. They're feral, semi-feral, they're used to living on their own, and so bringing them into the shelter isn't really the best thing for them. So we're very excited to have introduced a TNR program, our community cat program. We have a couple of really dedicated volunteers who started this program. It's if anybody's been involved in TNR before, it is a very, very complicated, time-consuming thing, because you have to be completely dedicated to these cats, and these folks are, and I give them all the credit in the world. Hopefully the program will continue to grow. But for those of you who may not know what TNR is, it's trap, neuter, return. So you trap the animals, you bring them in, get them spayed or neutered, and get their ears clipped, give them all their vaccinations, and then you return them back to their colony. That way they can live out their lives, but they don't continue to reproduce. So eventually the colony just dies out. There's a lot of education that has to happen in certain communities because people may not want them in their neighborhood. But most of the time, if these folks go in and work with the community and help them understand what they're doing and why, they want to get involved. They want to help trap. They want to help foster the kittens or help out with any way they can with the program. So that's how it's going to be successful. So since April, when the program started, they've already TNR'd over 130 cats. And the cool thing is that even though the majority of the cats and kittens are not adoptable, they have been able to find 14 cats that have been socialized and are ready for adoption or have been adopted. So with your support, this is how we can do these kinds of programs. It's a very expensive program, but it's going to save a lot of cats. So, and if you want to get involved, let us know. We would love to have you help us out with the program. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is a few special cases. So we have a lot of dogs and cats that come through the shelter, and the majority of them need some sort of care. The majority of them need spaying and neutering. They might need vaccinations, grooming, socialization, but it's relatively routine. We just give them what they need and get them ready to be adopted. But every now and then, or actually more often than we would like, we have some cases that require a lot more help. And I'm going to share a few of those with you. Some of them are not pretty, and I apologize, but it's the reality. And I promise you happy endings. So hopefully you'll bear with me. This is Gino. Gino spent the first part of his young life tethered to a porch. And the thin rope worked its way into his neck and created a large gash around his neck. I'll get away from that and show you the happy ending. Gino, it took a while for Gino to heal. This wonderful foster parent took him in while he healed. And what everybody has told me who is associated with this case said that this little dog, even in that before picture, was the happiest, friendliest, loving dog you've ever met. And the cool thing is, this man that you see with him is the grandfather of the foster parent. He just fell in love with Gino and couldn't let him go. So he's now living out the rest of his wonderful life with these sweet people. This is Maggie. Maggie was found stray and starving, and she had a large wound on her back that was very infested. I'll let you use your imagination why her name is Maggie. I'm not going to say the word. I know, but I didn't name her. So OHS stepped in and found her a medical foster. So because she needed such constant care, this person was able to give her what she needed while she healed. It was a long, long process, but she is now beautiful and happy and in an adoptive home. So another amazing story. And lastly, there's Duke. Duke actually had a home, but not a very good one. He was extremely neglected, and he was eating whatever he could find around his home, and mostly dirt. So by the time he came to us, he had severe parasitic infection and obviously was severely malnutritioned. So he was treated medically, but also put on a very steady diet to increase his weight and his health over time. He is now beautiful. Isn't it? So he's now flourishing and is just a beautiful, beautiful dog. So these are the types of cases that without the support of folks like you, we would not be able to do this. I mean, these are very expensive, time-consuming cases. And this is just a list of some of the other things that we've dealt with just over the past few months. Dogs with gunshot wounds, animals who've been hit by cars, eye operations that need to happen. And they're all expensive. But again, with your help, we're able to help these animals that may not have a happy ending if it weren't for you. The last thing listed there is a pig with an ear problem. This is Lily now. Lily actually is living at the Agricultural Museum in Pendleton. So you should go see Lily. She's quite a character and just living the life. So I tell you these things just because you are the reason that we're able to do this, and we continue to count on you, and you continue to amaze us again and again. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, it's a lot, isn't it? Lot, just to take a look and see all of these animals, all of these pets, the dogs, the cats. And there is a need. There is a need in our community, right here in Oconee County, We have the greatest county in the world. I love this county, the people. But without you helping, do you help these animals? It's a pleasure every time to get to walk into the Humane Society and see the smiling faces, the volunteers putting all these hours in to find these homes for these dogs and cats. Let's fund a need. Collectively, we can do anything we want to here in this room to help. We can get homes for these dogs and cats. Safe homes. We can do it. Lisa, thank you so much for your work that you've done, and the staff and the volunteers. I want to give them a hand too. The hours that you all have put in. From Sean, and I know Angel can't be here this evening, but Angel has been a big driving force in everything that happens with the Humane Society. So, Lisa, we're going to do a fund a need. All right, you want to come back up here with me? Because I want you by my side right here, because you really you've put a lot in here with me, and I want us to do this together.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to fund a need. And we're going to start off with some figures, correct?
Yep. I think we should start
All right,
$1,000.
we need to start $1,000. Now, we have cards to fill out on the tables, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They have a little card.
You have a little card on the table, and you can fill that out, and we'll give you all the details here in a few moments. Who will contribute $1,000 to this fund a need? If you will, let us know. $1,000. Thank you, ma'am.
Hold them up.
Hold the cards up so we can get the numbers if you're willing to help. As you just seen on the video, when they come in, some of them need help. And we want to give these animals, we want to give these pets and cats a second chance. Don't those animals deserve a second chance at being in a loving home? Thank you. We're starting the fund a need at $1,000. And for you folks, thank you. Did you get this number back here? Thank you for your support, for your funding this need. We're going to start the next. It could do $500. If you'll hold your numbers up, please, so that we can get these. $500. Thank you. Understand that all the money that tonight goes to funding a need, whether it be medical expenses, the community cat program, even the vaccination. We did a broadcast back a couple of months ago. Was it back in the springtime, summertime? Yeah, we did the vaccination clinic for the dogs, and it was amazing. Bud came, got his vaccinations, and it's just one of the many things that the Humane Society does for our friends. $500. $265, and did you get that one over there, 208? And while we're online, for the folks watching, I want to challenge the online folks that are watching our broadcast. Go online, go to Facebook. There's a need for you. You can help online. You can send us a message on Facebook if you're willing to help. We'd love to help. We'd love to have your help. And that's one of the reasons tonight, to show the folks in social media what Oconee Humane Society is all about. Our next figure we're going to do is $250. If you'll hold your cards up, please. $250. Something happened to your number there. You must have got a little excited. Thank you so much. 250 here. What? $250 each. Yeah, They're taking the numbers. Hold the numbers up for 250. Yep. Look at that group. They're taking the numbers over here. I'll pause here for a second, so I'm making sure everybody gets the number.
Oh, we've got 381 and 223.
And did you get 246?
Yes, got 246.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on to the $100. Fund a need for 100. And again, a reminder, the money that we do goes for any number of for medical expenses, the community CAP program, vaccinations and microchipping. And I believe a lot of folks have used the low cost, have come by and got the vouchers.
Oh, yes.
In our community in Oconee County have used that for the cost of the spay and the neuter program, which has been huge for the Humane Society. So we're at the $100 level. Who will fund it? Who will step out and make a change? Okay? Got that? And who can help us with $50? $50.
We got you.
214, we got that one? You got 214, okay. Again, thank you for funding the need. You want to go ahead and talk about the online auction that's going on? Yeah, let's talk about that real quickly. Then we're going to talk about a big contest that's coming up. It's going on right now, the photo contest. Do you have the slides up for? Okay, you don't. Don't forget, you can on the table. There's information about the online auction. Lots of items, particularly for you animal lovers. That some don't have bids yet. The bidding closes coming up this Sunday night at 10 p.m. And that is the online auction. It's on your cards.
No, I'm sorry, the cards for the photography contest.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that's online. What is the website for that I can give everybody for the online auction?
They can just go to oconeehumane.org.
Okay, go to oconehumane.org and you'll find more information about that. All right, so there's cards now on the table. You might want to pick that up because I'm going to tell you a little bit some information. It's the Upstate Lake Dog Photo Contest. Boof woof. I am ineligible to participate. You can enter your dog for a chance to be highlighted in the Lake Living magazine and can become the 2022 mascot for the Ladies on the Lake and be an official ambassador for rescue pets in the Upstate. And you can support the Oconee Humane Society, okay? So here's how you enter. Just take out your phone, snap a picture of the QR code located on the flyer on your table. If you'll find that, there you can upload your dog's photo in a JPEG or PNG format. You can also go to oconehumane.org website and the Upstate Lake Dog Photo Contest Facebook page. For page to enter, and you can like and share with the contest with all your friends. Again, proceeds will go to support the Oconee Humane Society, and you've got until November the 15th to get that done. Winners will be announced January 1st, 2022. Special thanks to the sponsor for this event, Fran Graham, the realtor with Allen Tate Realtors, HK Social Marketing, and Water Sports Central's Ladies on the Lake, Seneca. So congratulations there. All right. Come on over, Chris. Yeah, don't try to trip over everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring Chris over here. I'm just giving you a round of applause. You deserve it, too. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chris, please.
So I'm the lucky one that gets to tell you how checkout's going to work tonight. So first I want to thank you for coming and joining us and supporting the cats and dogs in Oconee County. As you see, we don't just work with the animals in the shelter. We work with the community, and we work with a lot of people, so we're helping a lot of people and their pets stay in their homes. So now for the instructions. So first of all, I'm going to ask that if you did fund a need, that you write the amount that you pledged on your little card, your checkout card, or if you don't have one on your paddle, write the amount that you pledged on there. So if you, there are pens on the tables. So if you think that you might have won a silent auction item, we're going to ask you to exit through those doors into the overlook room, and we have some auction assistants in there to help you. They will walk you into the auction room to look for your items, pick them up. If you pre-registered and you have your star on your card, then at the exit there are 2 people that will collect all of your paperwork, and you can be on your way with your auction items. If you did not pre-register, one of your auction assistants will then take you to a checkout table. We do have 3 credit card stations and 1 cash check station. If you didn't pre-register, as I said, you're going to need to go to those stations. If you did not win any auction items, you can exit through these doors over here. This one right here. We will have somebody collecting. So if you did fund a need and didn't do anything else, please give her your card on your way out. If you did not pre-register, please stop at this station on the way out and pay. So we just want to thank you again for coming, and we hope you enjoyed your evening, and have a good night. Thanks.